really solid.
Yeah, it's very solid. Works really well.
And I do like Jinty's adult Gohan. What I saw from
Yeah,
really
it's very fast paced. It's the way Jinty plays in general.
But like, so yeah, we've got Jinty like what establishing the pressure in the corner already.
Yeah, that's it. Like,
we've got JakeWise doing. Okay, I don't know much about base Vegeta. I haven't actually spent much time on him. I've been playing more.
Nice. So as far as I know with base Vegeta, it's just like his mix-up game is really good. The neutral, he kind of has to work a bit harder to get in. But like against Gohan, Gohan's well, doesn't matter anyway. Base Vegeta's got the corner.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got in now. He's got him in the corner. Oh, blood! Nice switch. Okay, so
that's gonna be the side switch and the damage. It's gonna early spark. We didn't. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
I just wanted to get him off of him, but he wasn't close enough. And now Jinty's gonna capitalize. I keep looking at the names and seeing that the range is wrong. It's throwing me off. Yeah, now.
Still Grievous.
But yeah, hopefully, like, wow, he's just covering up the things for us to see. No, it's blessed. Alright. Oh yeah, well, Jinty's taking the first character. Strike first card, if you will.
Yep.
That was half decent under pressure from JakeWise. He just kind of flopped it in the corner like when Jinty.
Yeah. Once Bardock gets a hit in, it's really hard to get out of that. Yeah, and now Bardock's already continuing the pressure. Oh, the empty low, and we've. It's got hurt. That's a dead character,
you know. He's got balls. Oh, but he dropped the corner. Oh, I am super whoa. Bruh, what the hell is going on here? They have put change on the floor.
First game, it's a bit of scrambles. Everyone needs to warm up a bit.
I am seeing lunch on the floor.
Oh.
Well, boy, he's got Android 16. He's got no sparking, but I am fully expecting Android 16 to still do a one-character comeback.
16 can just do work. And here we go. This is the mix-up you've got to get.
He's got the level 3 arm knockdown. Crayola's at the ready. He's about to do the cross-up. Oh, boy, he's going to go for the cross-up. That was nice. He went for the meaty and Jinty was not having. He's like, no, I'll go invincible.
He did the level 1 invincible.
Yeah. And
that's a lot of damage.
He did the manual family Kamehameha. He made Goku do the super.
It's already over.
Yeah, now Jinty's definitely taking the first game. I still want to know if he knows that this is the first 7 or not. Because, well, boy, he's handing out. Hold tight, Jinty taking the first game. Yeah, that was pretty solid. Like, not really much going on
here. Yeah, there's still a warm-up game, really. Anything.
Alright, so.
Cool. Already first game goes to Jinty.
Yep. And that was really solid. He didn't even lose a character, which is like a statement. Let's see if like JakeWise can like bring it back. His team is really unique. It's funny because even though it's got 16, you want to like talk crap about Android 16 if you will. Like, I will.
Yeah, like yes, base Vegeta is definitely a character that really gets it going off point, and with 2 assists like that, like Zamaster's assist is really good.
Yeah.
And then 16's assist, of course, is a very good lockdown.
Yeah.
So.
In the game. It's not even just that though, like Zamasu with those 2 assists as well. Vegeta was able to do a pickup in the air because of the angle of the destructo disc assist. He should be able to knock you down into the assist and then still get a relaunch, which is really big for Zamasu because he doesn't have an air launcher. So like the synergy could be there. I don't know if JakeWise is going to do stuff like that because we didn't actually see much of these.
Yeah, not too much. Well, we've got a good start. We've got the knockdown. Yeah, and the wake up DP with assist.
Yeah, wake up DP is too good of an option.
It is very powerful.
He's not showing him any respect. Okay, Jinty showed respect this time.
When we get the opening.
Yeah, the DP would have hit if he just did it, but like I think he just assumed that the guy was like, he must bait it this time.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped it! JakeWise didn't get a Gala gun.
That's a very big drop. Oh, but we're getting him back in.
Yeah, he's got the slip.
Capitalizing. And maybe not.
And he's dropped it. I don't know what's going on. I guess, well, it is online. It's 1 turn. That's an 8 easy. I like that. He does have the Neo standard. But yeah, let's see what happens. Got Gohan back in. But the thing is, it's like he can pressure Gohan all he wants, but Jinty's shown that he's not afraid to do this. So I'm actually kind of shocked that he's even wasted time at this one, even though, okay, cool, he's gotten rid of the blue hole. As you can see, it's like, it's Gohan that did most of the work in the last one. His Bardock did it was really Gohan that really pushed his, I don't want to say pushed his stuff in, yeah?
Yeah, well, we've got the reverse level 3, and we do have Gohan out the picture, which is gonna make the battle a lot easier for
It wasn't
JakeWise.
just that. Bardock was on screen when he hit level 3. Bardock took a lot of damage there. And
Yes.
so that was.
This is a very good.
Yeah, I'm predicting JakeWise is taking this one. That was. Oh god, he's got. Okay, I thought it was Luke. It was just
Okay.
That was so nice.
Yeah.
JakeWise is definitely like back in the driver's seat. The Jinty still has level 3 sparking. Super Saiyan Goku's still a really good combat character. Like he doesn't have a low life, which is a problem, but he does so much damage.
Definitely.
And JakeWise keeping Vegeta in is getting me worried because I feel like if Vegeta's one more hit straight. Okay, yeah, there we go. We'll tag into the last. This is what he's got. Nice hard knockdown.
Okay, we're just going for the straight slice.
Yeah, straight back into the snap with the Goku, which we assumed because the Royal Tag and he's open. That's one character down. Jinty starts to use the sparking. He's got 5 bars, so he can still make his comeback. That's the most important thing here. It's like, yeah, oh, he opened him up again with the cross on that, and I know that was an accident, but hold tight, Jinty, yeah, it was an accident.
Yeah. we'll capitalize off anything we get in this game.
Of course.
Accidents or not, we're gonna get that damage.
But
No, we just.
like it.
Alright, okay, we get the orbs up. All the sparkling, good sparkling. We don't want to face that pressure anytime soon.
Yep. I didn't notice though, because that EX was normal, because if his EX is what made him waste his resource, but it's probably normal. That was a nice entry.
Yeah.
Tried to bait.
Oh, and that's a dead.
Level 3, oh yeah, Jinty had a bunch of bars. That's the smart decision, just get something, well, get the character out as soon as possible.
Yep, just get the kill.
Though, so Android 16 with Spark is going to be a problem. That's
yes, this is.
To worry about now. If he's got loops, he could do a lot of damage, but it depends on it does look like it's still an uphill battle for Jinty though. His sparking's gonna run out.
Yeah, okay, we activate a bar now. This is a tough road for Jinty to try and fight back.
Yeah, this is an uphill battle now. Like he did well to like kill those 2 characters, but this is uphill battle. He needs the zone, he needs to keep him out. The Android 16 nerf that he got 2 patches ago was that he can't armor through the jetfiles or something like that, with the beams. So if he keeps him out with the beams, waste the sparking time, it's an even fight at that point. Because I think Goku does a really good job at keeping people out. He's got really good normal fight. He's got like long legs, and he's got the beams.
All Jinty would have to do at this point is just zone him out, and it's
well, if you look, Jinty
and we got a setup.
I should say. And yeah, now we know we got a setup coming in. But yeah, he's wasted the sparking, which is good. That's the most important thing. As long as Jinty can block the mix.
And that's a hit game.
About
very good stuff to Jake. And now we're on 1-1.
That was
even.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, as long as Jinty can block this mix up, he can still win this. That's what was going. Yeah,
you have 2 options: block or pray. No in between there. One of the scariest situations in the game.
Hey mate, when this is done, I beg you link me to the thing that you do to the thing that you used to do the stores, because I might need to jack that from you, yeah? Alright, safe. That one looked bare simple. I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, I can use this. So it's tied up 1-1. Oh, what is... That's actually clean. I do like it, I do. But yeah, like, the games have been pretty close. Well, actually, that's not true. The first game looked like a steamroll for Jinty, but maybe Jake was obviously just trying to get his bearings.
Yeah, it's a
lot closer.
That's why we're not seeing Jake do too much loose, because Phil, at this point, especially online, you might just want to go with the safest stuff if you're not feeling that right at that point.
Of course, yeah, especially online. Well, for us, what you see is his 3 frames delay. I don't know exactly what these play because individuals. So they might have less, or it might be even more. So there might be a problem like that. Like, it's okay now. He's got the legit loops. So yeah, maybe there is a little bit of like. But he still seems to be doing okay. Holding the corner, which is important.
Oh, and we do bait out the DP, but we don't get the full conversion of it.
Yeah, no, that was unfortunate. Good anti-air from Jinty, and he's about to take this. Like, well, he's about to control that.
Tagging ball up safely.
I'm not a big fan of that, because he had bars. He could have like used a DHC to get ball up in and then use the pressure. He kind of gave up his pressure to get his character out, then got his character. He had no lockdown. Like Jake was just waiting. Jake was free. He basically
for real.
Back to him, yeah. And
well, there's a dead Gohan. Arguably the strongest part of Jinty's team. Definitely.
I would argue Bardock's the strongest character, but I think Jinty's best character is definitely Gohan.
Yes, definitely.
Well, let's see what he can do though. Like he brought it back with just Goku, well, almost brought it back with just Goku before. Let's see, oh, the backdash box. I do love that move. Nice
Yeah,
pressure.
I hate his character, but I can't deny like they have done him right the way as a character design.
He does look good. He is aerial Balrog.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Well, we got the pressure here.
Jake got the pressure in the corner. He put up the oars, never got to use them though. Jinty.
Very good DH.
Yeah. Okay, good control from Jake. He's knocked him down. He's gonna keep the pressure. He didn't activate orbs though this time. Maybe he's just given up on it because every time he does it, it's not working.
He might have been expecting a level 1 invincible, but even then,
that's a good one. No,
I'm not sure what the
he
reason
spent
was
a lot
there.
of time chasing. Like I think he had.
Oh, that was a very nice tag.
That was. I do like that combo. Like any character that can snap you for free is pretty sick. Like you just do
Very, very. It does. It looks entertaining.
Okay, he's done the delay, which means he's gonna do double super.
Double super. Yeah, we get the grab. Yeah, and that's
actually
it.
pretty sick. And that's
It is.
And now Jinty's gonna have to make his way back with the Goku again. This time 16's out, and 16 was the problem. So maybe if with 16 out, that's unfortunate. He actually landed a hit and just didn't confirm. But yeah, if he can kill 16, he might be able to do this because 16 was the real problem, right?
16 was, but then he's still got 2 more characters to go. But he does have sparkling still, so.
Yeah. No, I'm just going on the fact that like he beat the other 2 characters before he just Goku.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It does look like 16 is just running a training right now.
Goku and Anchor is like find the worst cornered rat in the world. But that is a dead Goku.
Yeah, and that's another game to Jake. So that's 2-1 to Jake. That was pretty unfortunate, but yeah, Jake seems to like have gotten his rhythm, gotten into the groove of things. Fortunately,
Yes.
which I think that's probably just with the online, because I know that this guy's actually pretty good.
Yeah, they're both very consistent with combos, etc.
One question though, is this Jake's main team now? Because obviously these are all 2 DLC characters. I'm wondering who's he playing before the base Vegeta came out. You know?
I actually can't remember, but yeah, I do think this is his main team right now. Well,
I can't remember
if he did play
before
Zamas before.
No, before Zamas he was playing Cell. I know that. But base Vegeta, I don't know who was playing before base Vegeta. But it used to be base Vegeta Cell 16.
Oh, okay, so Zamasu's the more recent pickup.
Yeah, base.
Yeah.
Who was it? Because I remember he played Jinty on an online tournament. And I can't remember the character he used.
Okay, but did he beat Jinty in online tournaments? That's maybe why Jinty just showed up.
Oh no, not Jinty, Jet. Sorry, Ixie.
Oh, Jet. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Ixie. Yeah, he lost Ixie. I think it was. I'm sure it was a Super Saiyan. It might have been Bardock.
Okay. I was just curious who's playing. Anyway, we're back into the game. So, Jinty's got corner pressure. The nice little lockdown, the unreasonable. That was a nice little reset there. So he's got the not reset.
Very good blobs for the Dragon Bush will open you up.
That was a good stream for Dragon Rush. Jake is looking for all the options. Didn't do much with it. There's
unfortunate scramble for both sides.
Yeah, there's not really any point to snap either. Just fine going. Basically, he's already got the blue top back because he didn't actually have that much blue top anyway.
Now we've got the pressure on Grohan. Oh, we're making it count. Nice cross off.
That was a nice cross-up. Unfortunately, we didn't get much over it, and then
We did not.
And now we've got Bardock, and Bardock's got the hard knock now. Bardock got pressure. Jake jumped out the pressure. He jumped out the pressure, but Jinty didn't.
I guess we're swapping him out for the level 3. Yeah, I agree. Get that hard knockdown, especially on Bardock. Do not want.
I like that. I do like that. That was a
very lovely bait.
Yeah.
Can we punish off it?
He kept him safe. That was actually pretty smart.
Did.
That was actually pretty sick for Jinty. He had that DHC ready, like that was obviously planned.
Yeah, it was a very good DHC because Goku is keeping you in the air. You know, gonna get back down enough time to punish.
Gets Gohan in safely, Bardock out of the setup easily. That's actually really smart. I like that. And then I don't know if I'm a fan of that raw tag though. There's too much raw tag going on from both ways, I think. You know, he gets snapped. Yeah, that was silly in my opinion. He could have done a lot better. Like,
yeah, and
he lost the character anyway. He should have. I find it like, even though raw tagging is still a valid tool. I think a lot of people raw tag in neutral when nothing's happening. And if nothing's happening,
Yeah.
you're looking for things. But I feel like raw tagging during like a situation that's in your favor, like a pressure situation. Like, you know, some
Yeah,
people,
definitely.
they knock you down, they jump over your head, do the super dash. Instead of super dashing, they'll raw tag and it mixes up the timing and stuff like that. I think that's really good. Good counter poke from Jinty though. He just woke up, press buttons, and it worked.
And we're gonna see, yep, a level 3 from Bardock for one of the nastiest Dokies in the game.
But they did change it recently apparently, so apparently it's not as good, but I don't know.
It's not,
yeah,
it's
still
I know
open
it's not as bad as it used to be, but yeah. And it's a dead Vegeta, unfortunately.
So apparently what they did is they nerfed his landing frames from the up punch. So he has to manually time the safe jump now. He basically can't whiff a normal, he has to manually time it.
Oh, okay, nice. That's unfortunate because that means that would have murked his pressure from his Beyblade move as well, because the Beyblade move is literally auto timing, you just do the up punch and then the button.
Yeah.
Okay, this pressure's unreasonable because like Jake got out and then Jinty was like, nah, but I'm super.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much because Bardock's pressure is just insane.
Okay, Jake got the orbs up. Get nice anti-air. Okay,
Very nice.
Gets rid of the orbs, which is
Level 1 into level 3.
Oh, okay, I figured he'd do
Very
level
good,
1,
very
level
good.
1, level 3. But yeah, that was pretty good. I thought he would have gone for a little bit extra. Because that might have killed if he did that.
Can you do it mid-screen?
Oh, that's a good thing. It's not good one.
Yeah, forward. Ooh, that was a very good block into a very good super dash. And that should be a dead.
Nah, Sparking was going to keep it
No?
alive. Yeah, Jake knew.
Oh,
Jake
yes, of course, he's in Spark. Very, very smart.
He was so gassed. He was just
So
like, oh,
gassed.
what's in the corner, yeah? Yeah, Fleck, get back in the corner, press buttons. Jinty tried to
Give up,
up out
buddy.
and press something. He was like, no, unfortunately, you're getting pushed into the corner and punished. There was nothing you could do, and now Jinty's Sparking is gone. So this is an uphill battle. Jake is definitely going to run away.
Very. No sparking against 2 characters with sparking left.
Okay, that must have been like, he planned to do it on block, and it happened to him. Nice conversion, though.
I think he should have level 3 there just for the setup and the time.
You're right, he's got so many bars, he might as well use them. And yeah, Jake got 16 out, which is also really smart, because, well, 16...
Well, he can kill here.
If he wants the 16 comeback, you can tell he's not going to kill with the second coming in there, I don't think. I think the level 3 would have killed there. But yeah, I guess he didn't want to... Nice! I didn't expect that, just ran up and caught him low.
Very nice.
I mean, Goku's crouch M isn't really that slow either, so it's still a pretty good motor, like that.
He would have to play really lame to try and make this game a bit more plausible. But now he's going to have to guess.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's like, yeah, Jake's put him in the blender, so to speak. He flopped the setup, so he had to spark. He didn't want to get punished.
That was actually smart on cover your options.
Yeah, he
I
flopped the
agree with
setup. Sparked kept him in the corner, jumped up and air to him. It was an interesting sequence because you can tell it was a sequence that came off of a mistake.
Yeah.
He didn't do that on purpose, but he recovered really well, and that's a sign of a good player.
That's very good.
Yeah.
I always have an OS for every option you've got.
Yeah, he was like,
Definitely.
well, I missed. Because like, a lot of people there, they would have panicked. They was like, oh no, I messed up the timing, and they probably would have got punished or whatever. He was
Got
just
hit
like,
by
no,
buttons.
Spark. Yeah. Like,
Very
not
good.
many people like, sorry, that's my phone. Not many people will offensively spark like that just for the sake of it.
Definitely. Smart
Well,
play,
well-
smart play.
So that was pretty cool.
The score is 3-1. Considering this is a fairly new character for the Jake's team as well with Zamas. I haven't seen too much Zamas stuff, but I feel like he's still rocking enough well with the base Vegeta in 16.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though. Like his Zamasu's putting in a decent amount of work. He's got nice little conversions, but the thing that's kind of letting him down at the moment is the pressure. It seems like either Jake isn't comfortable enough to use the orbs, I guess correctly, but also it could just be Jinty's familiar with the matchup because every time Jake brings up the orbs, which is a really good part of the pressure game, Jinty seems to find a way out. So we'll see.
Yeah.
He's got the muscle. He seems to do something. Jinty's Gohan just seems to be relentless. He wants to win. He's down.
Okay.
He's down to, you know. If he
That's
goes
the
to
pressure we need to see.
That's
Very good opening.
But he just shot me up by showing that he actually was. But it's all good. He's got him in the corner now. So nice pressure. Into
Nice.
Dragon
Very good tech.
That was a great tech by Jake.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Jake couldn't get the conversion.
Oh, it's still open,
Still
though.
picked him up. Yep.
And that's a dead Gohan.
Yeah, he's gonna have to DHC for the damage.
As if he heard me, he was like, oh, you don't think my Zamas can do work? I'm gonna show you my Zamas.
I know, right? I bet he's listening to the street side. He's like, "What? I'll show you." Bow.
Ooh.
I like
Nice
that roll
tag.
tag.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
a
like that roll tag because he knew he was minus from that damage, so like he
Yeah.
got back to like get the mix up. Jinty pressed that button, not Jinty, sorry, Jake pressed the button, the advantage and lost it. Jinty's got him in the corner now. Good pressure, good.
Ooh.
That was, I love it when people chase people down like that. Like, well, you're up tech.
Yeah.
Up tech doesn't escape me.
We're gonna make a canon. We're gonna beat this Vegeta out of this.
But yeah, now it's tied up. Two characters. Jinty's got slight advantage in health and UR, but we'll see what he gets from it. Because, well,
Yes.
he's opened up now. And he got opened up really weirdly. It was just like a 2M in the middle of a block string. I don't know what he was
Yeah.
doing with pressure.
I'm sure was expecting that.
He's keeping the lot. I do like what he's using for muscle.
Oh.
That reflect was
That
gas.
was gas
If he got that
reflect.
punch, I would have lost. Good anti-air though. He's keeping him in the corner. He's gonna get the damage. Okay, he doesn't go for the damage. He's gone for the pressure. Okay, yeah, he's definitely trying to tell us like, yeah, I know I can use these yours. Oh, foul, you guys think I can't do things. I do like this pressure, but there's definitely gaps there that Jinty could be exploited. Okay, Jinty's turned it around. Now it's Jinty's turn to play down in the corner, but he's got no assist. He already used Goku assist. Yeah, he knew it. He was waiting for the vanish.
You're not respecting the damage.
Like with the changes to the what's it called, the lariat, the Avenger assault. No, that's,
Yeah. So you can
Whatever the
reflect
lariat
after the damage.
I call that move the box. Yeah, because of the frame of advantage plus, like, he loses so much pressure off. And yeah, Jake was just
Nice.
he's really smart.
Really, and then we have a dead Bardock from the Dragon Rush.
It does look like
Very nice.
He's unfamiliar with that matchup, but you know that's what these matches will do. I help him learn, figure things out. But let's see what he can do
Definitely.
here. As I said, like I still don't think Goku's a bad comeback character, and I think Jinty has shown that Goku's pretty solid. But Jake, man,
With the reflex.
like this is actually getting unreasonable.
This is a dead Goku who does it right.
Like,
Oh,
Jake
we
basically
are
telling
gone.
Jinty that Jinty's an open book and he's got his reading glasses on right now, so he knows exactly what's coming next.
Just to show, he is the reading bird.
I'm telling you right now, it's like Jinty, yeah, unfortunately, you're an open book and reading glasses are on. Like, that was bare unreasonable.
He is giving-
Every time he vanished in the corner, he's like, nah, reflect punish. Like, even the times he dropped the punish, because he was just so ready for it, he still kept the pressure, which is still, like, obviously the most important part. In this game,
Definitely.
like, blocking is, like, so dangerous because it's so easy to, be stuck in block stun for ages and just get opened up. So even if he doesn't get a full punish when he gets those correct reflects, just the fact that he can then get the pressure, maintain advantage from landing those reflexes, like, it's ridiculous. Like,
For real.
is definitely controlling this game right now. Like, Jinty
It was-
doesn't seem to have an answer.
With Zamasu, like, the reason, even though Zamasu won Evo, and Zamasu is actually a really strong character, the reason you don't see a lot of people playing this character is because he's not easy. He's not an easy mode character. He's one of the most difficult characters in the game to actually really be good with.
I fully agree. I think, yeah, he's one of those high skill ceiling characters where it's,
Definitely.
you really have to put in a lot because he's very different. He doesn't have air launch. He's got like really awkward tools, but the tools are strong. They're just different from a lot of them.
They are very strong.
Okay, and Jake started with the missile kick or the rocket kick, whatever it's called. Open him up with the assist into the low.
Very strong.
And
Ooh.
maintaining the pressure.
I like
do
that.
air fireball. Yeah, that was like he covered multiple options. System that covered up tech, so
And then he'd
just
wake
up
up.
tech and then he went low. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, and opened up once again. That's very good.
And that is a dead character without losing any damage. Jake is running over Jinty right now. He needs to think of something to turn this around. Jinty's actually getting back.
This is a very looking very strong for Jake.
Yeah, the thing is that Jake built a lot of power. Like he's got more meter and more characters. Like everything is in his favor right now. Jinty needs to like get Jake off of him and establish some kind of neutral and then take over. And yeah, see, he used the sparking in panic. He's not like got any answers at the moment. And yeah, Jake is ready for it. Jake still hasn't taken any damage, and he's got the loops. Jake is feeling himself.
Oh,
Jake was even ready for that.
oh, nice banish. Very nice banish.
And they've actually fixed that recently. So like, you know, before with Goku, if you didn't see him until coming in now and someone vanishes behind you, he'll actually turn around after, even though he's facing one way. It was a stupid glitch that they patched
Yeah,
out.
the autocorrect. Very
And
annoying.
Jake still hasn't been touched. He's murking Jinty right now. I feel like Jinty's lost the will, you know? He
Look at this
might
fight.
have lost the will. Oh, but the pressure. Yeah.
Damn. Is this
Can we just,
gonna
can
be?
we just say it
I
was
don't wanna
7-1
see
still?
it.
Because like I feel like Jake is happy now. Okay, well Jinty's trying. He's got no blocking. He landed a hit, so at least it's not perfect. That's a good start.
Yeah, that's.
Let's see if he can maintain his pressure. The thing is, like, Bardock's a really good character, but I don't think his neutral is that great, especially now with the nerfs to Larry.
The only thing that works for his neutral is literally just Larry. The Larry sees neutral, but there's ways around it.
Yeah, there's ways around it, and now where it's been nerfed, it's even worse. I don't see Jinty making a comeback here. I feel like Jinty now is just practicing execution and trying to get some kind of data. Let's see what this guy does in this game. Because Jinty knows he's not winning this game. Right now, he's like, okay, cool, let's see what he does on his way up. Like, this is what Jinty should be doing. Anyway. It should be, that was dirty. Problem is, he's shown it now. So if he tries to do that again in a match where he could be winning, Jake might block him.
For real.
So, we'll see how it goes though. He's done another one now. He's just putting him in the blender. Jinty fully believes that he can still win this, which is, you know, quite admirable. Oh, the Dragon.
Well, he took one character.
He did. He took out one character, but
Still very possible, but he has to make the hardest of breeds for every situation now.
he's got no spot. That means he's coming off. I refuse to believe he's making a comeback against two characters. I fully invite Jinty to prove me wrong and shut me up, but it's just not happening. Jake, hurry up. Jake's actually being very patient and safe, where I feel like he should just be pressing buttons until he lands a hit. Anything will hit him. Alright, that's nice.
Okay, there we go.
So yeah, it's 5-1. 2 more games for Jake and he's taking this set, which is... I just clocked that this thing is called the Cocky Bastard Guild. Mace, we need to have words.
Cocky bastard.
Come man, what else is gonna call it? What else am I going to call it?
Look man, just call it 1st to 7 Dragon Balls.
No man.
No, this is a human.
Dragon Balls. Like it's first. I honestly felt like he was doing it as 1st to 7 because it's Dragon Ball, no other reason.
I did start 1st to 10, but it was gone. And yeah, 1st to 7, I was like, what number is gonna trigger people the most? Definitely 7. Absolutely 7.
Look, man, you know you should actually make this gas. I might have to see if I can get this sorted out. Like change the overlay, so instead of numbers, it's just got Dragon. It just changes to the stars.
Bro, if you can do that, I will be an advocate for that, bro. I will use that emphatically. Bro, I'll do that in every game. If I'm streaming Tetris, I'll still have that.
I will actually see if this is possible. It's not impossible. Just, you know, because I actually have the 1-star Dragon Ball already as a text font, but I don't have any.
I'm mad upset that I didn't actually make that link. I didn't actually think about the 1st to 7 being the Dragon Balls. I didn't even clock it. I just wanted to trigger people for. I'm just gonna use an odd number that no one hears.
Oh no, 7's a legit.
Well, Jinty is.
We're talking about next things, and yeah, the match is going on. And Jinty's like stepping up.
Jinty's making a strong start.
I think he's trying to make a statement. There are bare Dragon Rushes. There are no full combos, just bare Dragon Rushes. Like Jinty's getting banged, but he's not having that at the moment. He's like, no, look, I'm just going to not stop attacking. I am moving forward and I am pressing buttons, and you're just gonna.
This is Jinty's best strength. This is once he gets going, it's hard to get him off here.
Yeah, relentless assault. He's got good punish. Is he gonna do the snap? See, the problem is, yeah, if he snaps here, which is cool, he still loses the corner, which I'm not a fan of. Because he could have used.
Yeah, he loses the corner, but
the thing is, he could have used EX legs into snap and he would have kept the corner. It's a problem that I find that a lot of players have. They don't know about like optimal snap strats, I guess you could call it. But like Gohan can snap on his own. I think if he's low enough to the ground, he can even do it without spending more. Like with EX legs, you can always keep the corner. And yeah, he lost the corner and lost the pressure, and now Jake's turning it around. I'm just saying, he should have kept the corner. He should have used EX legs to get the snap. It spends the same amount of bar, does more damage, and he would have kept corner. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Jake's turning it around now. Gohan is dead. It's unfortunate. Literally, it's the trap that I find that a lot of people fall for. They see someone's trying to get their character out, and sometimes I feel like people snap other characters in not because of the blue health, but because they know that you're trying to change character. Like, oh, what, you change character? Well, no, you know, I'm forcing you to change back. They're just trying to be like more so imposing their will than actually thinking about it strategically. Snapping is fine, but if you're losing the corner, I'd rather keep the corner. That's just my opinion anyway. I feel like, and Gohan can keep the corner and snap at the same time, so I don't see why he wouldn't have done that. Other than the fact that he might not know, I guess, which is unfortunate. But if you're playing the character, you should know these things. That's just me being a bit. But yeah, Jinty's fighting strong. It looks like he's going to take this one. He's taken out Android 16, which is good. And yeah, it's just loans of Masu left level 3 Sparking, and I don't think that he's actually going to be able to take this back with just that. Unless Zamasu got some secret Sparking tech that nobody knows about, it doesn't look like Jinty's losing this game. Bardock versus Zamasu just looks like it's heavily in Bardock's favour. Seeing as Bardock's got the system. Yeah, he's got the pressure, he's rushing down, and that is a dead Zamasu. Unless Jinty does some stupid combo and drops it, yeah, that's a dead Zamasu. Level 3? Oh, level 1 into level 3. Oh, keep it as safe as possible, which I respect. And that is the second game on Jinty's side. So that's 5-2. Jinty's trying to make this comeback. He did get battered in that that 5th win for Jake, so I can understand that he wanted to kind of, what's the word, put it through with a little bit of authority. Like he was, you could tell that game was fought out of anger, and if he can keep that anger, he might be able to get a few more, but we'll see.
Angry Jinty is scary, man. He doesn't let up. He doesn't let up.
He is looking on pressing some buttons.
What was that family out of Luke Cage? Always move forward. That's him. I can't remember that family though, bro. That's gonna bug me. Might have to Google it in between matches. Always forward, never back. That's Angry Jinty, bro. Man is just trying to oppress you.
I remember who that is as well.
I'm
Like,
mad
I know
upset.
you're talking about.
I know they say it's a Bushmaster, but I'm trying to can't remember the name of the family. Oh, it's gonna bug me now. Alright, let me go look.
Was it the Stokes?
That's the one, the Stokes. Yeah, Stokes. Jinty Stokes, yeah.
Yeah, Rabbit Jinty ain't no joke. That is true. But like, well, let's see if he can keep the rabbitness up there, because that's going to be the main factor. The simple fact that like he can rush down all he wants, but if there's no opening, Jake's gonna weasel his way out, and then he's going to take the pressure because Jake's been banging him up once he's actually had a chance. Jinty has to not give Jake a chance. Both games that Jinty won, it's just been 100% Jinty. Any game that Jake's won, it's because it's been even, and well, in neutral, Jake seems to be better. Jinty needs to stop him from playing completely. And well, yeah, he's allowed Jake to play. Even though Jake uses sparking early, which it could be smart, it still kind of remains to be seen. You're off the string, yeah? I say. But like, it could be smart, but we'll see how it goes. And there's been a lot of assistant Whitefang going on, and bear vanishes. I'm trying to keep up with these players. But at the end of the day, Jinty's still winning. That was a bad raw attack. Jinty could have punished him to him. Oh, that's unfortunate. He could have actually got some big damage. But he still got the pressure. But again, like, Goku without a low roll is just kind of dead. Good pressure from Jake. I like that. It was just something so simple. Like, and I feel like it caught him slipping because it was so simple. It was literally like, tap, tap, call assist, dash up, tap, tap again. And like, you know, the second set of lows was opening up. I do like stuff like that. Like, just keeping it simple and it still works. Okay, Jinty woke up Sparky because he didn't want to deal with the pressure after his knockdown from Vegeta, but I don't think that was a good idea. I feel like he should have at least attempted the block, because he's wasted the sparking now, and Jake's back in the driver's seat. He's got him in the corner. That was like a DP and called the assist to protect him on his way out. And now Jinty's back in control. So Jinty's going to kill Vegeta. He's going to have to do the DHC thing again.
I'd be so vexed if I was Jake. Man did the right thing, all that. He done the loops to kill the spark, and then all that happened was he done a 2M and got punished for it.
Yeah. Well, you know, Rabbit Jinty. Jinty was pressing buttons.
Standard.
Okay, so yeah, Jinty caught the hit, got the clash, and then kept the pressure up. And this, well, this looks heavily in his favor. He's gone back to being Jinty's game. He's just steamrolling that now. Like, he doesn't care. He's just going to autopilot. He's like, no, I'm just going to keep pressing buttons. He didn't do the cross up. Okay, see, this is what I was talking about before. Remember I said I knew he was going to lose that game?
Yeah.
And he did see what Jake does, and he did the setup that looked like the setup that he did previously, and did something different. That was smart. That was an advanced bait. And I know Jinty's been playing games long enough for that to actually be his game plan.
Absolutely. That was peak as well, man. He had one guess with Zamasu that whole game. He had one guess.
Yeah.
He got hit with a level 3, one guess, didn't block, lost his character. It's peak.
Yeah.
Of that bloodline, that Goku bloodline is too strong.
Nah, man, it's the Bardock bloodline.
It's the Bardock blood. Oh yeah, sorry. It's not main character antagonist names. It's Bardock.
Nah, man, it's Grandpa's bloodline. It's not Goku's bloodline. Okay, but this is getting kind of scrambly. And well, yeah, Jinty's remaining on top. Okay, he's got the level 3. It's not going to kill, but it's going to allow him to set up. I have a feeling that like Jake is going to do something silly like the EX anti-air that wasn't going to wake up. Okay, he just waited. I feel Jinty felt like that's what was going to happen. Yeah. That's why he just...
Saying that, he still jumped. Funny enough,
he jumped at a range where I feel like he would have been safe from the grab. I think that's why he did that. It might have even been a bait.
Possibly. Oh.
He's playing it safe because he knows he's got this in the bag. Like, it's going to take a lot for him to fuck this up at this point.
Yeah. Like 3 bars, no spark, literally a pixel of health, can't get the blue health back. Like, he's gonna have to play the game of his life.
He's got no sparking, so he's gonna have to deal with the setups legitimately, which he's not doing. But Bardock can literally just do quarter to quarter life and win the game right
now. Like, even for a character like 16, like, yeah, there you go.
I like that, you know, when like Super Dash Clash into full assist. Is Ben back?
There we go. I don't know why we're speaking for the last 10 years and I just realised it's not. Okay.
Yeah, no, I was wondering why I was on my own, but I was like, let me just keep it rolling.
Rez kind of held it down a bit too good. He held it down way too good. That's why I jumped on.
I was like, just keep it up.
I was very upset.
That was very good on your part. Well, okay, we're back. We're back.
Yeah, well, Jinty's got another game on the board, but as I said, that he's learned from his mistakes in the sense where I think Jake wins neutral here, but the way Dragon Ball works is as long as you make your opponent block, it doesn't really matter. So like Jinty's realized that, and he's just not stopping attacking. Anytime he gives Jake an opportunity, Jake runs with it. Because I feel Jake is better in neutral at this point, and he's got comparable, if not better, pressure than Jinty does. Jinty's got good enough pressure to win, but he doesn't have good enough attributes in the other aspects of his game at this point. Jake's better in other places, but as long as he can keep up that relentless attack, he's able to keep it going. Now let's see though.
Yeah.
He's trying to play.
Jinty really wants to keep the game, his game fast-paced, and wants to make sure that you're the one force block, but it doesn't always work if you're confident in the neutral like Jake is at this point.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing though, as I said, like, Jake has been doing so much better in neutral. I'm not a fan of that sequence right there though. The guard cancel tag when your back's up to the corner, so that's a really slow tag because they're coming way across the screen. Like Jinty didn't punish Jake, but that anti-air DP upset so much. I am very happy that Jinty got the combo good because that was the first anti-air DP. Nah, but okay, so Jinty's playing neutral again, which I don't agree with because I feel like Jinty's neutral's not as strong, but to be fair, he's winning right now, so I really shouldn't be chatting crap. But like the last few games have shown that like Jake can turn it around in neutral way faster than Jinty can. Jinty should keep up the relentless attack. That's what's been doing him well. That's what's been keeping him in the game.
Definitely, Jake's showing the adaptation needed. But we have wake up buttons by Bardock.
Yeah,
because that's why you can go.
Yeah, at any gap, Jinty's pressing buttons, and he's taking it. Put man back in the corner. He's gone for the level 3 blender, and now he's shown his options. Jake should be scared. Okay, it looked like he was going for the crossover. He didn't do it this time, but that's
very good blocks, but we don't get the tech.
Yeah, he got the Dragon Rush there. Unfortunate for Jake. And it looks like he's going to lose a character. He's got 2 bars that might be enough. Oh, he's going for the double box combos. I like this.
Very good.
He didn't even have to do management. Oh, that is retard efficiency. And I do like
definitely.
Okay, this is okay. He's got Gohan back in. He's Goku's assist to cover it. Wake up DP, well, no, reversal DP, and he's got a decent amount of pressure. I don't think that he's going to be able to chase down Jake Zamasu. Jake doesn't.
I really like that movement.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That movement is ridiculous. I don't think he's actually going to. Oh, unfortunate drop because of the horns. But yeah, I don't think that Jake is going to be able to chase him down. The way Jinty's going to get in is if Jake brings himself in, which is kind of silly. Jake should notice that like Jinty can't really catch him if he's trying not to be hit. Good reflect. He's a little bit of that pressure. Vanished back into the corner. I'm not a fan of that. He's got 16 in. Well, 16.
I feel like he had to do that just to make that 2M safe. Otherwise he would have been punished big time.
Yes. And yeah, 16 is definitely been a problem character on this team. So like, let's see if Jinty can actually turn it around with 16's got resources. Because now 16's got assist, he's got sparking, he's got bars, he just knocked him down for the blender setup. We're going to see some stupidity. He baited the sparking, which is smart. He didn't punish, unfortunately. But, yeah, but he's made Jinty.
And now we have
Jinty baited the reflector, which is equally as smart. He doesn't get a lot of damage from this, even though he's in sparking, unfortunately. Got a good anti-air. That was anti-air auto combo. That was just very good. Jinty needs to stop. Because that was the third hit of auto combo. That means he mashed light 3 times.
Yeah. Now this is a
That's the Bardock standard for hit confirming, bro.
Yeah,
You know this.
That you have as a Bardock player.
Understood exactly what happened there. He pressed like 3 times on whip, and the third hit happened to catch his toe. Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's the same way as Broly players will just 2-3 6M even when we're nowhere near you.
I
Doesn't matter.
Yes. Okay, good. What's the word? Challenge from Jinty. He got the opening and actually he's going to get some decent damage. A good knockdown. He's not going to waste the ball, which is smart. Keeping him in the corner. Okay, Dragon. The assist. That was. He made him think the assist was going to hit, so he blocked him with his Dragon Ball. And that's the game. Triple super. Okay, so Jinty's actually back in this now. It's 5-4. It's a lot closer. It was looking 5-1, and I was like, yeah, let's just say it was 7-1, yeah, because this is unreasonable. And Jinty's kind of shut me up, so I respect it. I have to give Jinty his props here. He's figured out how to win this game, and the way to win this game is relentless assault.
It's a
Perseverance,
team,
bro.
for real.
Old man perseverance. That's what Jinty's got. He's been around.
Even back in the Street Fighter 4 days, and way before that. Like, so this is the way even Ken plays. Like you can see that through his Grohan and Bardock. Like,
if you've got a DP, you're always in. That's his motto. If you've got a DP, you can always win.
Yeah.
When you fight against Jinty, you're just scared to like even if you're in the advantage, you're scared of having the advantage because of that DP.
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Jinty's playing the correct characters for relentless assault. This is true.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs to play like base Vegeta, not base Vegeta, sorry, Super Saiyan Vegeta, just so he's got another DP. Like just to be honest, because I feel like DPs are his best friend right now. But to be fair, Jinty is a classic Ken player. You do realize that Jinty's been playing Ken since third strike, so he's got DPs on deck, and he has done for a multiple amount of years. But
Definitely.
Jay's got the opening. He's got the knockdown though. Let's see if there's a wake up DP. Okay, Jinty up. Well, not even up. He super jumped out the corner after taking, which was a good opening with the 6M. He dropped that combo in a very stupid fashion. I don't even know what to say about that. Oh, the clash and the anti-air 2H. Relentless
Nasty
assault.
kick up the butt.
I am just pressing buttons. Like, unfortunately, it's relentless. I don't know why you're trying to come into me because it is essentially. Have you ever seen that episode of Simpsons where Bart and Lisa are about to scuff, and Bart's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna swing my arms."
Oh, windmill punches, yeah, windmill punches.
That is the way Jinty's playing.
Windmill punches, moving forward.
Yeah, I am walking forward with my arms spinning, and if you walk into range, that is your fault. that is what's happening.
That is a very accurate.
This is my footsies. Don't get hit by it, innit? Standard.
Those are advanced levels. I don't know what you're talking about. Relentless assault, bro. Super dash caught the back dash. Let's see. I guarantee it, the next hit that Jinty lands.
That was a nasty.
Super dash or a raw tag. Like that's my guess. Actually, now wake up buttons because Jake's doing level 3 and he might flop the setup and Jinty's gonna wake up buttons. Otherwise, it's gonna be raw tag or super dash.
Oh, you try to press it.
Well, boy, that's a dead Bardock. I'm still going with them. The next thing that like Jinty does is either going to be a super dash or a raw tag, and that's where the next wave of damage comes from Jinty's side. Anyway, I feel Jake's gonna jump.
Just be a DP right here, right now.
Jake's gonna jump in, and it's gonna hit.
That was a very nice raw tag.
I'm actually very upset. Wake up sparking. Okay, yeah, Jinty knows he's going for the relentless assault, and Jake is getting wise to it now. He's anti-airing and he's beating him in neutral. He's out poking him. Super dashes from Jake, which is actually pretty jokes because Jinty's the one that's sparking. He should be abusing the super dash at this point. Good attempt at the anti-air from Jake. Got him back in the corner though, which is really helpful. And Jinty has lost his sparking. He spent his sparking blocking. Good. I bloody baited the DP, but the Kamehameha assist kept him safe.
Yeah, DP assist is
Assault, as I said, like he literally whiffed DP and carried on pressing buttons in this game, and he hit.
Definitely.
Okay, he's gone into
like even when he's on the floor, he's still got pressure for some reason.
Yes. It's not going to kill, but he might get a setup here. If he gets the setup, well, that was actually
cheeky.
That was sick.
That was the sickest block. That was the sickest block. I'm upset. I'm done in this stream. See you later, guys. I'm done. I'm in such stream.
Well, you got the full loop as well, in lane.
Damage and for yes.
Straight level 3. Okay, I figured he was going to do level 1 first, but I guess he knew he wasn't going to kill either way, so he wanted the extra meter for you.
Yeah, I would have done it to 16's level 3. Just for not just for the extra damage as well after, but for the best.
Thing, I think Jake has realized that the problem Jinty's the character Jinty's having the most problem with is 16. So I feel like he's keeping 16 in the back because look at the health that 16 has. Even if he loses this character and then loses Vegeta, 16 is still full. And 16 is the problem character for Jinty. Like Jinty can't really crack that puzzle yet. 16's been blowing him up for the most part. Like the Relentless Assault's been the Relentless Assault, but in neutral, 16's just
that was very sweet.
That I don't even know how to respond to that. Bro, the super dash. Do the super, yeah? Alright, cool.
He's capitalizing off every hit he's getting at the moment.
Yeah, and now Jinty.
I respect it.
This is very unfortunate for Jinty because it seems as though. Oh wait, hold on. Alright, well, the match is close now. There's no sparking. They both only got a bar. Jake's close to 2. But Jake's got full health on his character. This is what I mean, though. He was keeping him in the back for the reason. He wanted the life. Oh, Jinty opened him up and dropped
Unfortunate drop. Oh, that is a punish.
I am relentless assaulting. But, let's see what happens here. Okay, delay wake up. I do like that for Jake. Oh, he almost punished. That was a really smart reflect. The second reflect, not so smart. But, but I still respect the effort. He's noticed that Jinty's doing like what he's basically non-stop attacking, so he's just like, well, I might.
Yeah.
Okay, now they're playing neutral, but the thing is, this is where Jake has the advantage, and as I said, that I clearly like because Jinty picking him up, super dashed in, dashed to the double overhead. This might kill. The second Kamehameha might not. Okay, and that's it. And Jinty's tied this up. This is 5-5. This is getting.
This is the games haven't been like one-sided all this time. It's all been very close up to this point, but Jake had a very strong start near the beginning, and now.
I definitely disagree. I think the first 3 games that Jinty won was all Jinty. But
yeah, apart from them games, but like, yeah, since these games now he's coming back.
Like these players have actually obviously got like a little bit of a read on each other. This is actually kind of sick, to be honest. Like, I actually, I don't know how, because okay, when the game first started, I was like, okay, cool. Jinty steamrolled the first game, but obviously you see Jake was getting his bearings. Then Jake got his bearings and won 5 straight, and now Jinty's just won 4 straight. So like, I don't know what to go. Like, they're basically now playing.
Just adapting.
It's now a first to 2. There's only 2 games left on either side. It's a first to 2.
They keep downloading each other. There's not going to be any space left.
Rudy, you know you're my boy, and you know I've got a bail off you, but no, I refuse to believe that Jinty was sandbagging. Jinty was getting banged earlier on, and then he cracked the puzzle. Let's keep it real. He was losing.
Jinty is not.
Figured it out.
Jinty is not. Well, shout out to Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy's nice. Like Rudy is my boy, but
Rudy's one of the game.
Yeah, I refuse to believe that Jinty was sandbagging. Although, like, you know, I would just like to say that he figured it out. He was at a disadvantage, and he wised up, which is really good. And now he's got man in the corner. He's got the relentless assault going. That was a sick Dragon Rush setup. Same thing he did last time with the Bardock assist. He made his assist whiff, but Jake thought he was going to get hit, and then he got Dragon Rush. I like stuff like that. I little like.
And this is where Jinty is doing the real Jinty stuff that Jinty does.
I know he's got level 3 pressure. Oh, bro, he did DP on Jake's.
He was expecting a sparking.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to read the sparking.
But Jake did get the sparking in the end because he blocked the DP.
I think Jinty needs a timeout, bro. Allow doing DP on someone else's wake up. Come now.
But no. I respect it fully. That right there is first strike and super turbo. It's like, oh, what? On your wake up? Yeah.
Oh, you want to parry this? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Buttons and then try parry things. It's like, no, bro, I'm telling you.
Disgusting.
Oh, you want to backdash and wake up? You thinking I'm gonna throw you? No, man, DP. Okay, but yeah, Jinty's trying to keep up the pressure. Like Jake's got the advantage. He got rid of Gohan. Unfortunate for Jinty, and now we're back in neutral. Jake got the reflect, pushed him back, and yeah, he's trying to keep him at bay because Jake knows that in neutral, Jinty doesn't really seem to have the, I guess, the skill set to like open him up. What's the word? Intelligently. Like, the way Jinty's been opening him up is just non-stop relentless assault. In neutral,
Jinty's a berserker.
Yeah. In neutral, Jinty keep that at bay. The problem is, for Jake to do damage, he needs to come to Jinty. And like, well, you already know, innit? Like, he has to come to Jinty, and once Jake brings himself into Jinty, well, Jinty's at the range where he can just press buttons. But it seems like Jake's kind of like cracked the puzzle just then anyway. Beat Jinty on his wake up. Jinty didn't go for the wake up super, which I'm surprised at. But yeah, he's got his level 3 spark. He's gonna have to try to make it come. Oh, see, I'm not a fan of that. I think that was a bad idea. He wasted his spark in neutral, and I don't think he's gonna be able to make a comeback now. I think that what should have happened was that he should have tried to keep the pressure and tried to kill the character without spending spark, and then use spark to kill the next two. But now he's spark in neutral like this. Okay, it's not base Vegeta back in. He wants to get rid of the problem. Well, he thinks it's the problem character. I think 16's the problem character.
And I should try to get real 16 as quick as possible, especially with spark.
But Jake is showing his name is like
nice
not for show, because that was Bel Ehto. He used the level 3 to waste his spark and then got the setup, and I do respect it. I don't know about that setup though, but you know, Jinty didn't do much. He's not got a wake up DP, so he does have to be a little bit more honest and wake up. What the punish? He's got 2 characters. This could.
Oh, happy birthday! Yeah. Happy birthday, Rez, and happy birthday, Jinty.
Safe, yeah. Jinty just wished me happy birthday. That's nice.
There we go.
Unfortunately, he didn't get the second kill though. But like, if he stopped the combo early and just went straight for the super, he might not have killed the Jinty. He would have done so much damage on Zamasu. It might have been worth it. Even still, if he'd done the double super earlier, he still probably would have killed. But yeah, he got anti-air. Jake's taking it. So 6-5.
I think because he couldn't have killed Zamasu with the combo, he should have just went for a snap.
Well, that's the thing though. Even if he couldn't kill Zamasu with the combo, right? What he could have done there is end the combo a little earlier. So he did, after the super dash, he did light, medium, 2H, jump cancel, light, medium, whatever. He did the standard Goku combo. But if he ended it early and did light, medium into hurricane kick into air Kamehameha aim downwards, and then did the walk Kamehameha straight afterwards, he would have done a bunch of damage to Zamasu.
It would have been worth it.
The second super would have killed Vegeta really late, so he would have got the maximum amount of damage he could have on Zamasu. Then all he would have had to do is snap 16. One, hindsight's 20/20. Two, it doesn't mean anything because he killed Vegeta and then got opened up by 16 and died anyway. So that probably would have happened again. But I'm just saying, that's just like obviously what in my head it's like in that situation it's like get as much damage on the extra character as possible.
And another thing we said about the spark as well. If you would have had the spark in that situation, it could have been a lot better. You could have capitalized a lot more.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, as you said, he used that sparking a little too early. And don't forget to update the scores. Is 6-5 to Jake. So yeah, Jake's on match point. He's in for the kill now. Wrong one. Yeah. Jake's moving in for the kill. Okay, Jinty got the buttons.
Oh, here we go.
Air dash buttons, and Jinty's back in the drivers. Let's see if Jinty can tie this up and actually bring this to the final game. And this would be a very gas set if that happens. Because when it started off so one-sided, and Jinty's been scoring it back. But Jake landed it.
Just like that. You press buttons, I'm pressing buttons.
What? Oh, okay, the wake-up DP got, flopped because of his own assist, which is unfortunate. I guess he called the assist a little bit too soon to try to keep himself safe, but it messed him up in the long run. And he might lose a character. This might be enough bars.
Yeah, that's...
He lost Gohan. This is looking really good for Jake. This might be the last game. Let's see if Jinty can turn this around though. Like his Bardock's not been like any slouch. Like his Bardock's been putting in work, and he's got resources. He's got 3 bars. That means he can go for the level 3. He vanished. You know he's gonna have to build more meter, but he's building it rapidly. And Jake's sending him way in. Okay, so Jake super dashed in, dragged him to the corner. I love that. Now he's got the corner pressure. He's got 2 assists, so he's got lots of time to open him up. He didn't have to use the second assist, which is really handy because that means after this knockdown, he's got another assist to work with, so he can keep the pressure. He's gonna go for level 3. Yep. And then he's probably gonna do that the key block focus that he was doing. Throw that thing to stop the upset. Or
here we go.
And Jinty press button in the most dangerous situation, and it worked. Good anti-air from Jake. Jake's had enough. Jake's is probably as angry as I was. The fact that Jinty didn't wake up. But like, let's see. Oh, good.
Oh, very good. We're just gonna keep him in.
Counter tag.
Nice.
And Jinty open them up though.
Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna do level 3 for setup. Yeah. There we go.
I'm not a huge fan of. Do you know? I wish that they made one change for Goku, and depending on the button combination, you can choose what side he ends the super on. Like,
yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's why I like it when I'm seeing Goku plays now doing the banished into level 3 to get keep the corner.
So yeah, Jinty's got another character. Jake's taking this. Jake's got sparking, 3 characters, 2 bars. Jinty has no sparking, 1 character, no bars. If Jinty makes
this is looking very hopeless.
Even if he loses the game after making the comeback, I'd say he's the best Dragon Ball. But it's not good. So, so I'm saying, nice setup. Okay, he's gone back for the orbs. Oh, he mistimed it and just buttons. That was really good. Well, good for Jinty. He's gone for
What
the
was he
snap.
gonna do?
I'm not a fan. See, I don't see the point in that. Base Vegeta had barely any blue health. I think he should have just gone for the guaranteed damage with the muscle. He died before it. He didn't get a setup. He pushed him in the corner and then there was nothing. Blue combos. Yeah, see, Jinty's on upper battle. He's killing this character though. He dropped the combo! Oh no! Okay, so he's got rid of the base Vegeta. But it's the uphill battle again. He's been in this situation so many times and not a single time has he won in this situation.
No.
Let's see if he can prove me wrong this time, but it's not.
Jake's just flying around. He's just like, yo, I can just lounge now.
But that was such a
And
gap
that's it.
deflect and punch. I am a big fan of the way
Jake's
Jake.
been on point with that.
Yeah,
That was scumbaggery at its finest, bro.
Man was like, no, let me just back up into the corner so then he will reflect and I can reflect him back into the corner and then punish. Because yeah, Jake's been doing it throughout the game and he's been going like, well, he's been playing really smart with it. And it's something that Jinty didn't use once, like in that way. I mean. But yeah, like well played to Jake. Score 7-5. It was a close game. I kind of have to give it up to Jinty though for winning those 4 straight games because that was actually
Definitely.
like I didn't expect that. Like he was making Jake sweat. Like he made Jake sweat. Even the game, the 6th game that Jake won, it was actually really close.
They were.
But after that game, I think he kind of just he got his room. He's like, yeah, I can beat this guy, and he got comfortable. And I feel like when Jake was comfortable, Jinty had no answers. But I guess at the same time, you can say the same way the other way around. When Jinty was comfortable, those 4 games, that fury and flame that came out of this guy, like he was pressing untold buttons, he was doing unlimited wake up DPs, he was doing bare super dashes, and they were just all working. Like,
Yeah, what we saw was a bull fight. We just saw JakeWise the Matador versus Jinty, the very angry bull. It was like,
I like that. I do.
this is-
That is very true. JakeWise the Matador versus Jinty the Raging Bull.
works very well. When you're saying area ball rog as well. Yeah.
No, this
that works.
he was using dash punch. I'm telling you, man, ball
Crazy.
just ball rog with super dash and air dash and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Overhead dash punch, he's got the straight dash punch. What else do you need? He's got the uppercut dash punch.
I've got confirmation from Jake. He said, GG's, Jinty, you got my heart racing.
I told you, bro.
There we
I'm
go.
telling you, Jake was
Yeah.
scared. Like, after those 4 games, he was like, wait a minute. I don't know what to do here. He's
happened?
pressing bare buttons and every button is working.
Yeah.
I hate playing Jinty just for that feeling alone. It's just like, I'm always on edge when I play Jinty.
Bro,
It's a...
he shook and I wasn't even playing. Like, and the thing is, the reason why I was shook because I was just like, well, boy, I wrote him off after the 5th win from Jake. And then as soon as I wrote him off, Jinty was like, yeah, I can hear you. And I'm
Yeah.
He was only playing to prove you wrong, bro.
bro, he was playing Vex. I respect it, bro. Prove me wrong. I was hoping he did prove me wrong.
Yeah,
Because
that
Jake
was
was running over him. Like, Jake won, but it definitely wasn't a steamroll in the end. Jinty proved that he could hang. And
No,
that's
definitely.
yeah.
I mean, it's not an excuse for Jinty, but obviously this was super last minute for him. Like JakeWise
yeah.
knew this from like 2 weeks ago that he was playing.
Yeah, he was
Jinty-
preparing for a set, of course.
Yeah.
Jinty just stepped up, and yeah, he did really well. Like, and that's what I'm saying. You can't really take it away from him. He probably just turned it on to play. He might not have been playing. That might have been his warm up as well. You never know. And
Yeah.
yeah, he was impressive. And as I said, the one thing that like really, what's the word? The one thing that really stuck out to me was the data collection from Jinty. It's what's the word? It's the quality of a veteran player because I know Jinty's been around for time. I think he's been in the scene longer than me, and I've been in the scene for quite a while. And like, it's a simple fact that like that one game where he knew he lost and he still tried setups just to see what Jake would do.
Yes.
And
yeah.
then he used that knowledge to open him up in a later game when it really mattered. And I thought
Definitely.
that was gassed. Like
Yeah.
that is the sign of such a smart player, and that's one of the reasons why I like Jinty.
Absolutely. Like he didn't chalk up a loss to just losing. Like even though he knew he was gonna lose, he was like, I can still gain something from this match. Whether I lose or win, I can still gain some knowledge from this match. Yeah, and that showed like
Yeah,
it was,
exactly. It's like let me just do some torrenting in the middle of this game.
Yeah.
to
Let me see what you're
get
about,
A little
bro.
bit of data.
Let me see what you're about in it. Like, would you do in this situation? Blah blah blah. Yeah, it was definitely sick play by Jinty. He played, was it Breaking? Yeah, he played Breaking Max probably about 2 months ago now on the Cocky Bastard. And he was something like 10-4, 10-5. And
Okay.
yeah, he's been playing the same team since day. Like Jinty is all about that bloodline. Like he's definitely got some he's got some really interesting, like, I don't want to say he's just mashing light, but he's got some interesting moments when he presses buttons. Because he has got DP with Bardock.
I think if because Jinty is a very strong player, but sometimes he treats this game too much like SF. Like he's like a lot of SF players when they transition over to this game, they'll try to make the neutral too much like SF. Like when you see with someone versus fine, but they were trying to do proper footsies and everything, and it just doesn't work that well in this game.
They try to control space with buttons. When you control space with assists and being in a certain place, that's more like an anime thing. Like you control neutral by jumping. That's how you control neutral, because you make someone overextend, you neutral jump and you punish them. And the Marvel way of punish his footsies is by using disruptors and beams and super dash, called an assist. Like Jinty won one of his matches by doing that. That's how you control neutral in like team games. You could definitely see that Jinty was he was going through the Rolodex of what to do. He's got so many different play styles, and I feel like he didn't stick to one until he won those 4 matches in a row, and then after that you couldn't really see his game plan anymore. He was just trying to win. When he won those 4 in a row, you could see what he was doing. You could see that he was putting them on tilt with the super dashes, calling assist behind it. Then he lost, and then he kind of went back to, I just got to get a W, not that, I've got to execute this game plan to get the W.
Yes, I fully agree. It's almost like the adrenaline rush, like, kind of just faded at that point.
Yeah.
He was like, I feel like the adrenaline was like, he was thinking a mile a minute, you can tell. Because, as I said, it's like the game where he was losing and he gathered that data and then used that later on, stuff like that. You could see his brain, he was like, nah, man, I'm not going out like this. And he was thinking of every possible option. Then once he kind of caught up, I think he relaxed a little bit. And then I think him relaxing is what worked.
maybe.
Definitely.
I think he got comfortable with himself instead of playing on the edge like he was obviously doing like before. And like I think that's where he opened himself up. But it's the playstyle he has, like Jinty's been around for time. He's normally like a veteran Shoto player. He's normally really strong with characters with good fundamentals. So I can understand why he's playing Gohan, because Gohan is basically a Shoto. He's got a DP, he's got a fireball essentially like the beam, and technically you could say he's got a Tatsu as well when you do lightning legs in the air. And same thing with Goku. Goku's a Shoto without a DP. And Bardock to an extent. But yeah, I find that like he likes those characters. Like Bardock is really good at controlling space. It's just that now his space control puts him at a disadvantage if he guesses wrong, right? But before Bardock was good at controlling space by just like weaving out of your ranges and then dash punching him anytime you whiff. I don't think he's going to be able to like execute that playstyle anymore. Maybe Bardock might need to be changed for him. Although like the Bardock setups off of level 3 was still really strong. Maybe the way the character's been changed has kind of like affected Jinty's play style, and maybe he does need to look for another middle character. His Goku and his Gohan are really, really strong. His Bardock's strong as well. I just don't think that with the change to the character, I don't think it's going to suit him.
I'm very surprised he's not playing Vegeta. SSJ Vegeta. Very surprised.
That's what I was saying earlier on. He should just play Vegeta, and then he's got 3 Shotos.
And he's got a neutral button.
He's got an aerial DP as well.
Yeah, right. It seems like a very Jinty character, but obviously I think
maybe Cooler as well. When Cooler comes out, like Cooler's got a DP.
I am looking on the purple guy.
Yeah, cool.
I am very excited.
Oh yeah, like Bel, you're gonna pick big bodies, innit? What, Brody 16, Cooler?
Well, Broly, Yamcha, Cooler.
Oh yeah, Yamcha, that guy.
Yeah.
Big boys in
16.
3 boy.
Yamcha's in the middle, he's getting sandwiched by the 2 big ones.
Rudy just said something really smart in chat, which I fully agree with. He said he wanted to see more reflection from Jinty. He said there was a lot of not true strings. That's what I was saying before. There was a lot of strings with gaps that were left unpunished. Every once in a while, Jinty pressing buttons and punishing. But yeah, if he was reflecting more, he would have got like a lot more easy punishes. And what he says, Jake was using reflect and punishing a lot in neutral, which is like a really big deal. I think it was one of the things that like Jake constantly had the edge throughout the whole set. Was his reflect game was on point, and his punishment from his reflect was amazing. He won the game like that. Like the last game, that was literally how he won. He reflected and punished. And there was like more than one game where that was a situation where Jinty either lost the character or lost the game because of reflecting to punish.
True that. Right.
For anyone... Oh, Karen.
Oh no, I was gonna wrap it up, but if you got something to say, go for it, Bill.
Yeah, just the last thing I was gonna say to like anyone watching that's not familiar with Jinty is like you definitely can't downplay this play, because from what you may have seen there, like even though he's pressing buttons at sometimes, Jinty as a player, like you can try and he knows like this is one of the games where he hasn't really warmed up or anything. But in the long run, when Jinty's playing, like even if you're trying to bait a DP because you think he's DPing all the time, nah, Jinty will block when he has to block, and Jinty will punish you for trying to do something that you thought was gonna get him. Jinty's a smart player.
Biggest strength is making you think he's going to Dragon Punch.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He shows he's not afraid to do it really early on.
He conditions you.
Yeah, exactly. He makes you second guess yourself, and then it's just like, well, is he gonna do it? And then he doesn't. Like, I was fully expecting at one point for Jinty to do Wake Up Dragon Rush when Jake blocked, but there was not a situation where Jake didn't have an assist to cover Jinty's Wake Up. I feel like if there was a situation where Jinty had only Gohan left or Gohan knocked down, and Jake didn't have any assists, Jinty would have done Wake Up Dragon Rush. Like, I am 90% sure that was the case. Because that's the kind of case in other games, he'll wake up DP in a situation like, why the fuck would you do that? And then he'll turn around, well, he probably wouldn't even say anything. But like, he'll turn around and be like, well, it hit, didn't it? Yeah. But then in the situation, like, oh, he's gonna wake up DP, and he'll just wake up throwing. Like, Jinty's that kind of guy. And I fully expected that in this. But like, obviously in this game it's a lot harder with assists, and it's a lot easier to cover people's wake up safely.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah,
I'm fully expect that that's kind of an evolution of his game style. Like, that's definitely something I expect to see when he's got his opponent in a situation when they've only got one character. They'll knock Jinty down, and they'll be like, "Wait, is he gonna DP? I better block, you know?" And
that's
he just
exactly
waits
how
on
it
Dragon
is.
Rush.
Yeah, no, Jinny's sometimes he's unfathomable. Like he knocked him down, and he did run up DP, cool assist. Like that's the kind of guy.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jake for beating someone like that. Like Jake's pretty new to the scene and all sorts, but
yeah, Jake's a strong player.
That's a really good point. We're talking a lot about Jinty, but only because like I guess that like his style was like the more entertaining style to talk about.
Yeah,
but like Jake was so solid. Like he was just very clean, very solid, he was aggressive at the right times, which I think a lot of people aren't in this game. Like a lot of people are overly aggressive. Jinty was a good example of that, but it was working for him. But it didn't work for the whole set. That was the problem. Whereas Jake picked his spots really wisely. I fucking hate the fact that his name is JakeWise, because it was just the simple fact that he was playing so fucking wise, and it bothers me.
It's not even smart. He plays like he's been playing games for bare time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's not smart. It's wise.
His playstyle would show like a lot of experience. Yeah, and I'm just saying like he's fairly new to fighting games, from what I understand, and like. Yeah, but he plays like somebody who's been playing for ages. Like his thought process is really clean, really smart, and something you'd expect of like a seasoned player. And I like that. Like, he controlled the game so well. He had setups on deck, and he was really good at covering for his own mistakes. Like the time where he flopped his setup, and he immediately sparking, but the sparking hit, so it pushed Jinty into the corner and allowed him to maintain pressure.
Cover these options.
He covered his options. Like,
he's
a very hungry player.
Yeah,
because he's learning every match.
Yeah, exactly. And like using like long supers or long combos to waste out his opponent's spark, another wise move. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not talking to this guy ever. I refuse. I hope he hears this.
You're gonna have to talk to him because his gameplay is just too much. Like he made so many minute like changes in his game, which probably people didn't pick up. Like there was like 2 matches where he got 2H every time. Like he didn't like sometimes he super dash, sometimes he hit a button, but Jinty was consistently 2Hing him, and then all he started doing was delay super dash, and then the 2H started to whiff. But every time Jake did a 2H, it basically hit. Like 9 times out of 10. Like that shows like the difference between like fishing and footsies. Like when you keep doing something and then it hits and it's like, oh yeah, that's nice, it hit. It's like, but what about the times you whiffed it? Jinty whiffed a lot of 2Hs like later on because JakeWise got wise to his game plan and was like, I'm just gonna delay my descent from my jumps.
I'm bare upset that you didn't say Jake wised up to his game plan.
It was too obvious. It was too obvious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But massive shout outs to for you two for helping with the commentating. Where can people like follow you? Let's go with Wes first because it's his birthday. Then let's go with Wes first.
Okay, I was gonna say Ben first, but cool. All right, I'll go first. You can follow me. I've got 2 Twitters. The one for gaming is @TeamAndem. My personal one is OrezGMB. People just call me Wes, although my tag is is Orez. I stream on my channel. Streaming today after this, and yeah, come join me if you want to crack jokes. I am playing no fighting games today.
Play footsies. Make my footsies.
Oh, bro, I am playing Mega Man Footsies. I might play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. I am looking on only old classics that used to make me smile as a child.
I respect it.
But yeah, I'll let Ben go. I'll mute myself.
Yeah, my everything for me, my Twitter, Instagram, my Twitch is Bel Ehto with an underscore in server space. Follow me on Twitch, you'll normally catch me playing Dragon Ball Fighters, Unist recently, and whatever random games I've got at the time. So yeah, just also I'm a Brawly player, so hate me all you want. It's okay.
Nah, most respect. The most respect. That character is
I
hard.
actually like that character, even though he's always meant to fight.
He's always meant to fight. But yeah, shout out to the commentators.
Yes.
Shout out to Jinty for the last minute step to the plate. And JakeWise, he was hungry. From when he won Battle of Destiny, London tournament, he's just been asking people for like advice. He's reached out to me, he's reached out to RMZ, he's like, can you watch my matches? Tell me what I'm doing wrong. He's super hungry. So yeah,
He's
people
very
need to be worried because JakeWise is looking for games, bro.
And yeah, also like big up you, Miss, for like doing these sets. It's actually pretty cool things. Like, you know, getting people out there actually playing each other in kind of like a competitive environment, even if it's just like one set a week, it's still something. And
Yeah, it's very good.
like it helps people, and like yeah, like giving us like the chance to like do the commentary, which is actually bare fun.
Oh, it is. Like I'm glad I don't play. I'm glad I'm not playing no more. Commentating is way more. It's less stressful and it's way more fun.
Now
People
look,
don't
man,
know.
play our box.
I'll play in training mode, bro. That's where you catch me. Training mode, and people that are like two weeks into the game, so I can look good.
I respect it. Yeah,
Respect it.
I'm saying I'm
gatekeepers.
teaching them, but I'm just trying to boost my ego in it. But yeah, that's the scumbag I really am. Hence why it's called Cocky Bastard, bro. That's me. But yeah, safe for the competitors, safe for the commentators. We'll be back not next Wednesday, the Wednesday after that. Hopefully I can get some more entertaining matches. The last two Cocky Bastards have been ridiculous. The other one was literally this match. It was 5-1 at one point, and this guy just he plugged in his stick. He was clearly playing on his pad, and he plugged in his stick, and he just done some madness with SSJ for Gia, bro. Some stuff I've not seen ever.
I like that.
Fido.
So yeah, hopefully we can get used to in a match. That would be sick. We're going to definitely get Ben.
Yeah,
Ben will definitely, because people want to see Yamcha Broly for sure. And you know, Wes is Lord Frieza, the original Lord Frieza. He knows this.
I am very much trying. I have been sharing tech with the secret Frieza Mandem, and we've all come to the conclusion that the character's bad, but for some reason we can't stop playing him. But you know, we'll figure it
Frieza's
out.
very fun.
He's alright now, bro.
Really fun. No, he's better.
2-2-S, bro.
My team now.
No, see, alright, look, the problem with the character is that they buffed him, but they buffed things that weren't problems. They just gave him better things, but they weren't the things that were making him bad. So the things that made him bad are still there, so he's still bad.
Typical arc system, innit? It's not a buff, it's a change.
Yes.
Yeah, typical arc system. It's like, look, this character's different now. He's not any worse, he's not any better. Just man's different, innit?
Oh no, do you know what? To be fair, Frieza's definitely better, but like he's not
Love
better
that.
for the reasons he needs to be better. Like he's not better in the places that would make him rise up in the tiers.
He definitely has a lot more style
Right.
now, but that's
Very stylish. I still think he's probably the best level 3 X Factor character, or like sparking.
I've been saying
Yeah.
this. I've been saying this.
Yeah,
But
the thing is, he's been that since launch. Now he's even better.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I feel like he doesn't need sparking anymore unless he's got to confirm. Because like, do you know, I could literally talk about Frieza for hours. So let's just not do that this time. Let's do that another time. When
Yeah,
you are
definitely,
looking on
definitely.
it. But like, yeah, there's a lot more to Frieza than needs to be added that a lot of people don't really, I guess, take into account. But yeah, another time.
Frieza Prime, yeah? Alright, cool. But yeah, again, thanks for Wes on his birthday coming down, and Bel being part of the 100-man DBZ group, and only 2 of them come to offline events. So that's sick. Yeah, catch you guys later.
So,
Thank you very much. Thank you.